this video, I'm going to show you how to update your settings on your business page chat messaging settings. So here we are on just my personal business page, or my business page you should call it here, that we're going to be using for an example. What we're going to do first here is we're going to go to our settings. What we're going to do is just go to our settings here, and once we get into our settings, we're going to just make sure that we can get Facebook and ManyChat to work seamlessly together. So the first thing we want to do is go to General, and once we go to General, we want to make sure that our page is published. What you want to do is first go to, if it's not published, you want to make sure you go to Edit here and publish the page. What we want to do is actually scroll down until we find messages, and once we get to messages, you want to make sure that this button is checked to allow people to contact my page privately by showing the message button. So this is going to actually create the message button that will actually people can click on to contact you. Next thing that we want to make sure that we do is go down to age restrictions, and once you get to age restrictions, you want to make sure that you edit this and click on everyone 13 and older. That way everyone 13 and older is able to see your messages. The reason why we want to make sure that the age restrictions is 13 and up is because if you don't have that checked or set like this, then there's certain restrictions that ManyChat and Facebook will not allow you to do. So you want to make sure that you have this checked to 13 and up, that way you are not restricted. That, for the most part, should be everything that we need to do right away for just for the general side. The next thing that we're going to want to do is go to messaging. So in messaging, you want to click on there, and then we go to under the messaging settings. There's going to be a couple of settings that we're going to want to make sure that we have either on or off. There's going to be a couple of things that we want to do. So right here under general settings, use the return key to send messages. If that is on, then you want to make sure that you turn that off. The next one that we want to do, and they've kind of switched some of the wording back here, so bear with me, they're always changing stuff, but start messenger conversation. Now, if you have this off, you're going to want to actually turn it on, because what this is going to do is this is going to prompt people to actually message your page and interact with you. If you want to add Messenger to your website, you can do that to get started. That's a easy, quick way to get there. The next one down is during a messenger conversation, set up auto responses. Now this is something that you're going to want to actually set up as well. So that so far is the messenger settings area. So right now, the next thing that we're going to actually want to go down to is notifications. Change that. Actually, let's do this first. Let's go down to advanced messaging and just kind of look through to see if there's anything that we think that we might need to change. Response method, response support. So yeah, we'll keep them automated with some support by people. We'll see different permissions that we have. So ManyChat and Hootsuite, like I said, there are other schedules besides what Facebook actually has that you can use. I personally am not using Hootsuite right now. I used to, but I've been noticing that the engagement is down quite a bit, so I don't use it as much as I once did. And then the next thing that I will do is actually come down here to the whitelisted domains, and what this does is it actually helps for you to be discovered and helps for your bot to be discovered and makes it easier for people to find you. So you want to make sure that you are using this feature as well. So far, those are the kind of the main things that you want to make sure that you're doing as far as settings go. And next I want to actually show you how to connect ManyChat with your actual Facebook page.